Now the Lord had shown unto me, Abraham, the intelligences that were organized before the world was. And among all these there were many of the noble and great ones. And there stood one among them that was like unto God. And he said unto those who were with him, We will go down, for there is space there, and we will take of these materials, and we will make an earth, whereon these may dwell. And then the Lord said, Let us go down. And they went down at the beginning, and they, that is the gods, organized and formed the heavens and the earth. And the earth, after it was formed, was empty and desolate, because they had not formed anything but the earth. And darkness reigned upon the face of the deep, and the spirit of the gods was brooding upon the face of the waters. And they, the gods, said, Let there be light. And there was light. And they, the gods, comprehended the light, for it was bright, and they divided the light, or caused it to be divided, from the darkness. And the gods called the light day, and the darkness they called night. And it came to pass that from the evening until morning they called night, and from the morning until the evening they called day. And this was the first, or the beginning, of that which they called day and night. And the gods also said, Let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, and it shall divide the waters from the waters. And the gods called the expanse heaven. And it came to pass that it was from evening until morning that they called night. And it came to pass that it was from morning until evening that they called day. And this was the second time that they called night and day. And the gods ordered, saying, Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the earth come up dry. And it was so as they ordered. And the gods pronounced the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters pronounced they great waters. And the gods saw that they were open.
And the gods organized the earth to bring forth grass from its own seed, and the herb to bring forth herb from its own seed, yielding seed after his kind. And the earth to bring forth a tree from its own seed, yielding fruit, whose seed could only bring forth the same in itself, after his kind. And the gods saw that they were obeyed. And it came to pass that they numbered the days. From the evening until the morning they called night. And it came to pass, from the morning until the evening they called day. And it was the third time, and organized them to be for light in the expanse of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And the gods organized the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. With the lesser light they set the stars also. And it came to pass that it was from evening until morning that it was night. And it came to pass that it was from morning until evening that it was day. And it was the fourth time. And the gods said, Let us prepare the waters to bring forth abundantly the moving creatures that have life, and the fowl, that they may fly above the earth in the open expanse of heaven. And it was the fifth time. And the gods prepared the earth to bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping things, and beasts of the earth after their kind. And it was so, as they had said. And the gods took counsel among themselves and said, Let us go down and form man in our image, after our likeness. And we will give them dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. And the gods have said, We will do everything that we have said, and organize them. And behold, they shall be very obedient, and they numbered the sixth time.
And thus we will finish the heavens and the earth, and all the hosts of them. And the gods concluded upon the seventh time, because that on the seventh time they would rest from all their works, which they, the gods, counseled among themselves to form, and sanctified it. And thus were their decisions at the time that they counseled among themselves to form the heavens and the earth. For I, the Lord God, created all things of which I have spoken spiritually, before they were naturally upon the face of the earth. For I, the Lord God, had not caused it to rain upon the face of the earth, and I, the Lord God, had created all the children of men, and not yet a man to till the ground. For in heaven created I them, and there was not yet flesh upon the earth, neither in the water, neither in the air. But I, the Lord God, spake, and there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. And I, the Lord God, formed man from the dust of the ground. And I, the Lord God, planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there I put the man whom I had formed. And I, the Lord God, took the man, and put him into the garden of Eden, to dress it, and to keep it. And I, the Lord God, said unto mine only begotten, that it was not good that the man should be alone. Wherefore I will make an helpmeet for him. And out of the ground I, the Lord God, formed every beast of the field, and every fowl of the air, and commanded that they should come unto Adam, to see what he would call them. And they were also living souls. For I, God, breathed into them the breath of life, and commanded that whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that should be the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But as for Adam, there was not found an helpmeet for him. And I, the Lord God, caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And I took one of his ribs, and closed up the flesh in the stead thereof. And the rib which I, the Lord God, had taken from man, made I a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, This I know now is bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh.